I know we've all been feeling really heavy about climate change, and especially in the northern rivers where it's just really dry. And part of this climate awakening is discussing and learning about all of the science and really facing and telling the truth that yes, our climate is changing, yes, our earth is warming at unprecedented rates, accelerating because of our love of combustion, of burning fossil fuels for our industries and our business and our progress to go faster and do more, and that's great. But now the atmosphere is saturated with all that carbon dioxide, and we can't put anything more in there. No more fossil fuels should be burned, and yes, we still have to do that as we transition, but trying to transition to renewable energy, better power sources, that's what we're trying to do, and also learn how to live more sustainably or better regeneratively. So how do we regenerate the soil so that we don't just take all of the nutrients from the soil to grow our soy or our corn or for our cattle and then leave the soil dead and barren and unable to hold plants? Instead, we need to regenerate and make these cycles, make it more cyclical instead of just linear, where we just use a throwaway material like plastic one time and then throw it away and it's waste, and then use again a throwaway material and then throw it away and then it's waste. Instead, how can we cycle that around? How can we reuse? What materials can we use again and again and again? How can we cycle the water into the sky back to the earth, have the earth hold it to be able to nourish the plants and the animals and the people, and then cycle it back up into the sky and then rain down under the soil? These are the regenerative practices that we need to adopt and look for and be savvy consumers. Say, wait a minute, that looks like a linear system. That is not the way of the future. That is not the way of the planet that we believe in, that we need to live coexisting with nature. So we need to look for those refill, reuse systems. We need to look for those regenerative practices and systems where things are cycling through. We're cycling our resources. We're not just taking until it's gone. So I was thinking about this as we're struggling with all of this pain and holding the pain of the earth and the fires and the devastation and the floods and so many tears and crying, and I just want to invite you to regenerate your tears, and as they flow down your face, just try to hold your face over the earth, because the earth is so dry. So maybe you can just let your tears fall into the soil and try to give your tears and all of your crying, just don't waste it, zero waste, you guys. Try to get your tears so that they can help the planet. It's so dry. We just need to gather up all your tears. If you have jars at home, hopefully you've been collecting jars, zero waste life, plastic free. Get some of those jars, and every time you have a little cry for the planet, try to cry, try to get those tears out, but just gather them in a jar. And then just take them out and water the earth. We're trying to regenerate and keep flowing. This is just a little system you can do at home. Just use your tears for the planet, all right? Keep the soil healthy and rich. All right, give some hugs around today. It's hard times, so just spread the love, be compassionate, try not to go negative, keep the good vibes, because we really need each other. Bring it together, get involved in the community, show some love to your people. Have a great day.